Interestingly, I just did a video about this. Pandemic brain. Now, here's a thought for you. It's supposed to be because of the lockdowns. However, pandemic brain for me is just a continuation of smartphone brain. For years now, we've been losing our capacity for remembering things and places and actually following directions because it's being done for us. How many times do you plug in your Google Maps when you're going somewhere? Turn on your direction assistance, your little GoPro thing, or whatever it's called. How many times do you look up Google to find out things that perhaps in the past you would have already known because you'd have learned it and retained the memory? So it's not really surprising that we have now a syndrome of pandemic brain, because actually this is an extension of that small time when we've stopped our busy life for a holiday, perhaps. We tend to forget that going on that drive time commute, going into work, being that work persona, getting away from the home environment is actually a holiday. Now, bear with me, because I do understand that a holiday is slightly different because there are definite time frames and parameters involved. But it still means that you're going to have to be 24 hours with the people that you live with. You're not going to be going to work. That it will start off with a little bit of a stressful situation, driving, packing, getting ready, and then on the other way, packing and driving and getting ready to come back to your normality, your usual life. This is it though. We're forgetting because we are glued to the screen. When can we go out? How many times can we go out? For how long? Can we touch anybody? Can we touch anything? Can we breathe? We've given over that control, all of it, as we wait to be told what to do. When we go on holiday, we don't wait to be told what to do. We just go ahead and we do things. Now, occasionally, we have a holiday where we don't go away, we don't travel to anywhere. We just stay at home. We have a staycation, as it's called. Now, the interesting thing about that is that when it's done off the cuff, not expected, and even when it's expected, you're at a loss somewhat. First day, you might wake up the same time you would wake up to go to work, but you don't have to. Oh, what will I do? Shall I stay in bed? Shall I go down and have a cup of tea? What shall I do? Eventually, you get into the mode of remembering that you are actually on holiday. For some of us, that is purgatory because we just don't like not being at work. And we have to be with the kids and we have to be with our other for more time than we know. And we can't always talk about work because we've gotten out of the habit of actually talking about things with each other that are not in this time frame from the time we get back from work until the time we go to bed. Not all like that, of course, but a lot of the times it can be like that. So we get stressed when we don't have a beginning and an end. We're stuck in the middle. Ooh, Jerry Rafferty comes to mind. But anyway, just think about it. Actually, that song's quite true. Clowns to the left of me, jokers to the right. Here I am, stuck in the middle with you. Ah, there you go. It can be very stressful. It can be something that when your cortisol is rising, you forget everything gets thrown out the window because you're in flight or fright mode. And it's very tiring. It's upsetting. So if you're having trouble with that and you think that your brain fog is something to be worried about, and even if you don't, but you'd just like to know if there are things that you can do, get in touch. Let's have a chat. I do 15 minutes free just to have a chat about what we might be able to do to help you. Be well.